Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to When I Feel Like It O'Clock. And sorry, I took a couple more days sabbatical. It's summertime, mainly because I went to go pick up our Nutella from the Costco there yesterday, and my U-Haul broke down. Yeah, so I'm stranded. Had to call AMA, and they came and towed it to Costco. Then I called some mechanics to come look at it. It was quite the ordeal, mostly because it looked like we were going to have to go like almost a whole day without Nutella. But the mechanics got it fixed, and we picked up our vats and pallets of Nutella, and everything went well. It turned out all right. We weren't, however, able to get we weren't able to make it to the lube storage department or the lube store. So we're gonna have to do that today. Running a little low on running a little low in the lines where you can we have lube dispensers all over the environment here, and they are running a little low, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. It's gonna be all filled for tomorrow. Hmm, that was lovely. um, Anyways, besides the my adventures in lube and in Nutella, I have been thinking and pondering and meditating on my next team I'm going to do for the summer, and I've chosen the Boston Bruins for my good friend Mars Nova, who has a wonderful band called The Worship. You might want to check it out. And he's a huge Boston Bruins fan. So, Boston Bruins didn't really do all that much in the summer now, did they, boys and girls? They actually, though, after if looking at it all, when you think about the fact that they gave up Hamilton and they actually looks like they might land on their feet here. Uh, it's it's been a weird way of doing things, but as I've mentioned before, it seems like I don't know if it's owner driven or what have you, or O'Reilly or mixture of both. They are looking for a specific type of players for their organization. But what's happened is their drafting has their development and drafting team has really bailed them out. Carlo was a fantastic pickup in the second round. I mean, I liked him as well, but I didn't think he was going to become as good that fast. They picked up this Vikinen or whatever kid in the draft, and it was kind of off the board, but he's the same type of player. And Zaboral in one of the three picks that they traded for Hamilton. So out of those, I didn't like the Zaboral pick, but it seems that they seem to have an eye for these shutdown, good skating defensemen. So I'm going to give him some rope here and see what happens, because if they can, if Zaboral and this Vikinen guy can be anything close to Carlo, they are heading towards one hell of a good defense in the near future. They also have a kid named Lauzon, who is more of an offensive threat, and yeah, he's looking not too bad. There's also a guy named Grizelich, I think his name is. He put up 32 points in the minors last year. He's a little undersized, but he's got excellent puck moving ability. So then the other two picks that they had in that draft, I believe it was DeBrusk and Senyshyn. Senyshyn I had high, not that high. They went way off the board again. And DeBrusk is a fiery, just like his father. He's not physical, but he's a leader and a workhorse. And I think that's what they seem to be going for, is guys that are workhorses and just have a serious attitude towards the game. That would lead to a lot, like a Vetrano, for instance. I love the guy. He's got an incredible shot, and I hope he does well this year. He gets a chance. I've been promoting him quite a while, and he's going to have to, which leads him to the rest of their lineup. The rest of their lineup is actually not as bad as it seems. They have, of course, they have Pasternak, and we know about Krejci and Bergeron, but they have some younger kids like Charnik, I think is his name, that looks like he's going to be a keeper. And Spooner can still progress a lot more. Um, there's a lot of youth coming up in their organization. They've actually made a fairly good transition instead of having to do a rebuild, and I think they could end up being all right. As far as their defense is concerned, their defense really isn't bad, thanks to a guy named McAvoy, who's another defenseman that they drafted just recently, who's going to be a stud. I loved him when they drafted him, and he's probably going to be their number one this year that quick. That's how good this kid is. So, you got, you still have Krug and you still have Chara. Um, there's what's the fourth one off the top of my head? But you have Miller, who I really actually like a lot. So it's turning out not too bad. They need a backup goaltender. I can't remember the Russian kid that they have there, but he's not the greatest. And then there's another kid, another Meckel something, that he's going to get a shot, but they really could use a more consistent backup goaltender. But then, as long as you have Rask, you're not doing too bad. Another one is they picked up Bolesky. They gave him a crap load of money, mostly because he's just that type of attitude they're looking for on their team. They keep on picking up guys like that, and it's going to be interesting to see how it works out for them. I've been slagging them quite a bit, but I can't still say they're going to make the playoffs this year, but I don't think their future is as bleak as a lot of other prognosticators are saying. That's for sure. Well, boys and girls, that's my full 42%. I hope you are enjoying all my videos at my NHL Pearls of Wisdom on YouTube. Just search engine that, check it out. Make sure you're subscribing, boys and girls. Subscriptions bring you all of these pearls on your lap daily. Imagine the splendor. Have a great day. Lots of love to you. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta stay well lubed, boys and girls. Jaime's Body Lube. It's the best. There, I said it.